in the heart of a dense, shadowy jungle, where the air is thick with humidity and the sounds of nature create a symphony of life, a chilling scene unfolds. A monkey, once vibrant and full of energy, now hangs limply from a branch, its fur matted and stained. The source of its suffering is a horrific wound, a grotesque testament to the relentless march of nature's darker side. As we zoom in, the camera captures the gruesome details: a gaping hole in the monkey's side, surrounded by a swarm of writhing insects. This is not just a wound. It is a battleground, a microcosm of life and death, where the laws of survival play out in their most brutal form. The infestation is a result of a parasitic invasion, a phenomenon that has been occurring for eons. Insects, those tiny yet formidable creatures, have a knack for finding the weakest links in the animal kingdom. In this case, the monkey's injury, perhaps a result of a fight or a fall, has become a feast for opportunistic pests. Flies, attracted by the scent of decay, lay their eggs in the open wound. Within hours, the eggs hatch into maggots, which begin to feast on the soft tissue, creating a grotesque scene that is both fascinating and repulsive. The maggots, with their wriggling bodies, are nature's cleanup crew, breaking down the organic matter. But in doing so, they also exacerbate the monkey's suffering. As the infestation progresses, the wound becomes a thriving ecosystem of its own. Bacteria flourish in the warm, moist environment, leading to infection that spreads like wildfire. The monkey, in its agony, may try to groom itself, but the sheer number of insects makes this an impossible task. Each attempt to alleviate its suffering only serves to push the insects deeper into the flesh, creating a cycle of pain and despair. The once lively creature now becomes a mere shadow of its former self, a victim of nature's cruel design. This dark dance of life and death in the dense, shadowy underbrush of the rainforest, a chilling sight awaits those who dare to venture close. Here, amidst the vibrant greens and the cacophony of wildlife, a monkey hangs limply from a branch, its once lively eyes now dulled by a horrific affliction. A gaping wound, a grotesque hive of writhing parasites, festers on its back, a nightmarish testament to the brutal realities of nature. This is not merely a wound. It is a living ecosystem, a grotesque ballet of life and death, where the lines between host and parasite blur into a macabre dance of survival. As we delve deeper into this unsettling scene, we uncover the dark world of parasitic infestation, a phenomenon that is as fascinating as it is repulsive. The parasites, likely a species of botfly larvae, have burrowed into the monkey's flesh, feeding on its living tissue, while simultaneously releasing toxins that cause immense suffering. Each larva, a tiny monster in its own right, grows and thrives within the warm, in the heart of a sun-drenched pasture, where the gentle hum of nature usually sings a soothing lullaby. A dark and unsettling scene unfolds. Picture an ox, a creature typically associated with strength and resilience, now marred by a horrific wound. A gaping, festering hive of bees. This is not merely a wound. It is a grotesque testament to the intersection of nature's beauty and its brutal realities. As we delve into this unsettling tableau, prepare yourself for a journey into the macabre, where the line between life and death blurs, and the buzzing of bees becomes a haunting symphony of suffering. The ox stands there, its massive frame trembling, not from fear but from the sheer weight of the infestation that has taken hold of its body. The hive, a pulsating mass of writhing bees, has burrowed into the flesh, creating a grotesque amalgamation of honeycomb and blood. The bees, driven by instinct and the primal urge to protect their queen, have transformed this once mighty beast into a living host, a grotesque nursery for their young. Each bee, a tiny soldier, emerges from the hive, their wings glistening with the remnants of the ox's life force, as they flit about in a chaotic dance of survival. As we examine this horrific wound, we must confront the science behind such an infestation. Bees, while often celebrated for their role in pollination and honey production, can become a nightmare when their instincts turn predatory. The ox, perhaps weakened by illness or injury, became an easy target for the colony. The bees, sensing vulnerability, invaded the open wound, laying their eggs within the soft tissue. This gruesome act of parasitism is not uncommon in the animal kingdom, where the strong prey upon the weak and survive. In the quiet stillness of a sun-drenched meadow, a striking white horse stands, its coat gleaming like freshly fallen snow. But upon closer inspection, a horrific sight emerges: a gaping wound, a grotesque hive of bees embedded in its flesh, a scene that could easily be mistaken for a nightmare. This is not just a wound. It is a testament to the dark and often brutal relationship between nature and the creatures that inhabit it. The bees, once symbols of industriousness and harmony, have turned into a living nightmare for this majestic creature. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is confronted with the unsettling reality of bee infestation, a phenomenon that can occur when a horse, or any animal for that matter, becomes a target for these relentless pollinators. The bees, drawn to the warmth and scent of the horse, find a perfect breeding ground in the soft tissue of its skin. They burrow in, creating a hive that not only inflicts excruciating pain, but also poses a significant risk of infection. The horse, unable to swat away the relentless attackers, becomes a host to a colony. In the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down and the air is thick with the scent of earth and life, a chilling tale unfolds. Imagine a majestic leopard, its sleek coat a tapestry of golden spots, prowling through the tall grass. But this is no ordinary sight. This leopard bears a horrific wound, a grotesque cocoon-like mass festering on its flank. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is drawn into a world that is both captivating and repulsive, a stark reminder of nature's brutal realities. What could have caused such a ghastly affliction? The answer lies in the dark underbelly of the animal kingdom, a parasite cocoon infestation that transforms this regal predator into a living canvas of horror. The leopard, once the epitome of grace and power, now struggles under the weight of its own body, burdened by the grotesque growth that pulsates with life. This is not merely a wound, it is a battleground, a host to a colony of parasitic larvae that have taken residence within the leopard's flesh. These parasites, often the offspring of flies, lay their eggs in the open wounds of unsuspecting animals. As the larvae hatch, they burrow deeper into the host, feeding on its tissues and fluids, creating a cocoon that serves as both a protective shell and a grotesque reminder of their presence. The sight is enough to make even the most hardened viewer recoil in disgust. Yet it is a testament to the relentless cycle of life and death that governs the natural world. As we delve deeper into the science of this infestation, we uncover the chilling details of how these parasites operate. The larvae, once hatched, begin to consume the host's flesh, releasing enzymes that break down tissues, allowing them to feast and grow. The leopard, in its agony, may attempt to groom the area, but the more it licks and bites at the wound, the more it exacerbates the situation, inadvertently aiding the parasites in their grotesque feast. The cocoon, a mass of writhing larvae, becomes a grotesque symbol of survival. In the heart of the dense, shadowy jungles of South America, where the air is thick with humidity and the sounds of life echo through the trees, a solitary jaguar prowls. This magnificent creature, known for its power and grace, is not just a predator. It is a symbol of the wild. But today, we find this majestic feline in a state of distress, a sight that is both shocking and heartbreaking. A horrific wound mars its once pristine coat, a gaping hole that reveals the gruesome reality of a parasite infestation. As we delve deeper into this dark tale, prepare yourself for a journey into the unsettling world of parasites and their impact on one of nature's most formidable hunters. The jaguar, with its powerful jaws and stealthy movements, is a master of its domain. Yet, beneath its muscular exterior lies a vulnerability that many might not expect. The wound, a festering mass of raw flesh, is not merely an injury. It is a battleground for a host of parasites that have taken up residence in the jaguar's body. These parasites, often unseen and unnoticed, are nature's silent invaders, capable of wreaking havoc on their hosts. In this case, the jaguar is suffering from a severe infestation of botflies, a type of parasitic fly whose larvae burrow into the skin of their host, causing immense pain and suffering. As we examine the jaguar's wound, we can see the telltale signs of botfly larvae at work. The jaguar's body, once a canvas of strength and beauty, is now a grotesque display of nature's darker side. The larvae, wriggling and feeding on the jaguar's flesh, create a gaping hole that is both repulsive and fascinating. This gruesome process is not just a matter of survival for the botflies. It is a testament to the brutal realities of life in the wild. The jaguar, despite its prowess, is now at the mercy of these tiny invaders, a reminder that even the mightiest can fall victim to the smallest. But the story does not end there. The infestation has consequences that ripple through the jaguar's life. The constant pain and discomfort from the wound can lead to a decline in health, making it difficult for the jaguar to hunt.